Greetings all. Vanna here for the air signs weekend message. Oh my goodness. Wow. So first things first, air signs, what I want to say is there is going to be communication coming in, and it is your responsibility to take each situation as it individually comes, not comparing it to situations you had like it in the past or carrying through the energy that you had from a previous situation in your day. You have Pluto, the planet of transformation and regeneration, coming out for you, and that very much follows through this message. I feel like for some of the air signs out there, there's going to be a test of the past, either someone that you have known from the past coming in and talking to you, or some sort of repeated event, something that was similar with a different person. And it's just like, are you going to continue to react that way? You have discernment coming out for Geminis. And absolutely discerning what is it that this situation is trying to accomplish. Does this person approach with ulterior motives? Does this person approach out of a genuine place? The World card is coming around for you, and that is why you are getting this attention, because what you have been working on, what you have been trying to achieve in this physical world is coming in, and that is evident from the two messengers of the swords. The page and the knight came out together, and I have shuffled this deck plenty of times. There's no reason that two consistent cards should come out together unless the message is the message, and it is. You have not only held on to a dream, image, concept, or plan with a firm fist and mind, but you have done the actual legwork for it. You have done the movements, you have climbed those hills, overcome those challenges and obstacles. And because of that, Librans are carrying in the energy of fertility, that what they are working on is being blessed with amplification and abundance. There's literally the sun shining brighter in my bedroom right now. And that is the sun shining brighter upon you. Remembrance came out in the position for Aquariuses. And having Aquarius come up in the dice as well, I want to read off this card. The frequency of remembrance supports our memory of everything that we have gone through as a soul in body, providing us with the valuable information and tools to flow gracefully in this life. Exactly. Learn from what you have experienced. You have experienced pain in things, yes, but that does not necessarily mean that you have to continue with just pain. Justice and the Three of Cups were on the bottom of the deck. And I do very much see that there might have been betrayals in the past, especially with these people coming in from the past as tests, as triggers. Please do not let them, in their pettiness or whatever it is, their loneliness, their greediness, their neediness, their I want you to fix this for me. It was easier with you. I made more sense with you. No, it's not your responsibility to fix them. It's not your responsibility to make anyone happy but yourself. And you're finally doing that. You finally made that decision. And there will be people who try to stop you. Because how dare you celebrate yourself when other people are miserable with themselves? How dare you stand up and say, I don't have to drink from your false cups. My own is full. When people are constantly covering up the wounds of their life with substances, distracting themselves from the cacophony of blame with TV shows, loud music, or just constant talking. There are people that are so uncomfortable with silence, they cannot leave it be. And I'm going through this situation with my brother. He's doing a lot of healing and purging since he's come out of the military. And he is one of those people that is very uncomfortable with silence. But I'm also knowing that it is because when it is quiet, everything that we run from in our mind catches up to us. And that's fucking scary. Because we've been running from it for a reason. We've been running from it because we were scared. We were running from it because we felt shame or blame or because it hurt us. You will always be running until you acknowledge it. Like, the amount of time the forgive card in this deck came out in the shuffle, I'm like, okay, my air signs are dealing with a serious test. You never needed those wings to fly. You never needed someone else to tell you you were amazing. You inherently are because you exist. You are a soul in a vessel, meant to spread love, meant to spread light, meant to spread your unique perspective and voice with this world. And no, it has not been easy. There have been many people who tried to stop us, many people who tried to damn us for being different, for being strange, but we have transformed time and time again. With the winds, you have changed, my love. This is one thing that I admire so much about the air signs. Being triple earth myself, I am the direct opposite. I am a very stubborn person, and I feel everything deeply and personally. I would call it flippantness. Air signs and whimsical people would call it, I don't know, following the breeze. But how, when you are in a shine and in a place of happiness, you can just float and be in this beautiful symbiotic dance with the energies around you. When in the earth signs, it is often so difficult to be in that present moment because we have focused so much on the things that we have done to get to this point, the things that we have overcome. I have found it easier with air signs to lift up and see that higher perspective, to welcome in that change. And that is the blessing that you bring about in the world, is change. And as you are experiencing right now, whether you are being affected by Hurricane Helene or some other disaster, change is scary. Change is hard. Change uproots us from everything that we have done and shakes us from everything we don't need. And sometimes we hang on to things longer than we should. You guys can see I've literally not been shuffling. The forgive card is back. You cannot control what other people have done to you. And you can't control other people's reactions to you. You can control your own reaction. And you don't have to continue carrying around those thorns in your hands because you said it hurt once. Doesn't mean you're forgetting it. Doesn't mean you're leaving it behind. You're taking away its ability to hurt you. Whether this be a trauma causer, a traumatic event, or your own self-doubt. Forgiveness is not something you do for someone else. Forgiveness is something that you do for yourself. These people that are coming in as tests, they may not ask for forgiveness, but that is the point. For you to forgive yourself for any blame that you may carry from the situation. To forgive them for anything that they may have done, and you don't even have to tell them. Gods know I haven't told the people that are still living that traumatized me. I told their higher selves and I told myself, and that's all I needed. Because again, I can't control other people's reactions. Only my own. And you have an incredible gift here with the bringing about this change. Think before you judge, my love, because everyone has fought a battle you know nothing about, and Spirit brings you the people that you need in your life so that you can become the best and highest version of who you are. Have a beautiful day, my air signs.